welcome friends to our Voor game. We're going to have to deal with some of our factions right now. We're going to have to sit here and have a little bit of a talk, okay? Closed border forum. Internal growth group, okay? Let's talk about these guys for a second. We're going to suppress them. It's as simple as that. I don't want them growing. That's fine. Now, we need to manage this faction. First, we need a stratified economy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much about this. A society. We need extra national authority. We need to oppressive subjugation policy. We can do that. We have no representative on the council. Okay, first of all, we do need a representative on the council. So if I can switch anyone, we'll check that first. We're getting a little too scientific here, okay, guys? You're scienced too much. You're just sciencing too much. We need the voice of at least one authoritarian, okay? I have forgotten how to see what their ethic is, even though it's probably right in front of me. How was I able to see that here? Because I'm not staring at the thing that you have no scientists who aren't scientific. Who would have guessed every scientist was scientific? Fine. You've been promoted. Poor Minister of State. Losing his job just for, like, political means, okay? It's absurd. But it's what happens sometimes, right? We have a better guy because he's an authoritarian, and he will help to convince people that we need to continue to be absolutely 100% authoritarian. So that's the first thing. Second thing is we can do a government change here. We can do subjugation. Oppressive. We're not going to be subjugating that many people. We're going to be integrating them. It's not the same thing. Nobody can convince me it's the same thing, okay? Not. Integration, not subjugation. For stratified economy, I can't remember exactly what we can do to make this happen. I think I would have to put somebody on slavery, I think, which is just not going to happen. It's just not how we roll. And we have no subject nations. To get a stratified economy, I'd have to purge somebody, and I don't really want to purge anybody. I mean, that's not necessarily true. If we legitimately do get rock populations on this world, I feel like we would purge them. But it doesn't look like we're gonna. So it's fine. Because we're gonna just have to accept 50%. Way it is. Incoming transition. All right, it's the racket. We are having trouble, but we knew this would happen because these guys are going to be so upset, right? It's going to be a little bit more work than no work at all to balance our economy. I need you to also build a monument, which we'll have to get stuff for, and I'll actually put the monument there. Once people start converting over to civilians, the monument will help us get some of the lost unity back. Might have even been a good idea to do that first.
Construction online.
How's our Forge World we're doing? So we have lots of good choices here. I can build alloy foundries for 200 jobs. I can also build city districts for 200 jobs. City districts are a bit more, but they give us housing. We don't really need housing though. I think they take the same amount of time to build. It actually takes slightly longer to build. We'll start with alloy foundries then. Build those out first. Here we go, terminal orbit. One of the many moons circling Kellett 3's has a terminal orbit. It will soon collide with the gas giant in what is sure to become a massive impact event. This event has been millions of years in the making, and it is a startling coincidence that the impact has been fated to occur just after a visit by one of our ships. Many of our scientists wish to observe and record the event, but we only have a narrow window before it's too late.
Situation
yeah, but I mean,
updated.
we would never let something like that go. How could we? The tragedy it would be if we didn't actually witness this event. Science director, okay. Science director is our archaeologist. He's our immortal, right? No, he's not. Why did I think he was immortal? I got other games in the head today. He should take, I guess excavator is more important than salvager? People are not happy right now because of this. I might have to buy 10 of these temporarily. Just to keep us above, not 100. Hopefully we can keep ourselves above board that way.
Construction online. Council agenda ready.
Should increase general happiness. Might make this planet a little bit less crazily mad. We could also give them a governor. But there's only so many I can do. I mean, I still have 2 officials available, right? This is going to cycle in 3 years. I'm going to wait for 3 years. Actually, no. Let's actually see if there's anybody who's good. This is trade. Really need a trader here. And this guy has long life, which is pretty... I mean, his extra experience. This is pretty good as a generic one. He's... I don't know, but that trader is also a... he's also an authoritarian. I think we put the trader in place. Hopefully he can help with the situation here over time. Gives us extra amenities. They seem to be stable. And we can help that again because we can take, now that we're here, we can take the stability one if we have it, right? We don't. Still on cooldown. I mean, the happiness will also have a similar effect, right? Let's do the happiness. We're okay for now. Let's build you city district. Well, let's sell a whole bunch of our excess food. You know, I probably could set this properly and it would stabilize faster, but you know, that's just, it's not who I am, okay? I could try to do it more correctly. Maybe I should. I am worried. Oh no, we're getting back. We're getting the people back. It's fine. Okay. I am worried about managing 2 of these planets at the same time, but if we can stabilize this consumer goods
online. Research
we'll hit
concluded.
Earth at that point. Probably should have done Earth first because they were because they're space aged. Heat order canceled. Why? All right. Well, we're gonna need stations down here. We have one station available. Looking at what we have right now, we've built this over the curators.
Discovered.
Border. A scan of the particularly massive asteroid M4 906 yields fascinating results. The rock's core is shot through with a network of conductive crystals allowing a weak electric charge. The crew on the MSS Tok Bontosk recognized this matrix as a primitive neural lattice and believe the celestial body to be thinking in some capacity, if not fully sapient. They seek permission to excavate the core and transport it to the nearest orbital station. Make it so. The core of the M4 906, once coaxed from beneath the crust of the asteroid, does not respond well to the vacuum of space. The MSS Trock Bondstock's instruments read a sudden energy spike moments before the rock lump gently but decisively fractures. Large chunks of the conductive material are salvaged, but whatever spectral charge animated them is now gone. The crystals are still valuable in their own right. That sucks. I mean, research anomaly speed is good. You know, he just killed a unique brain in space. That's totally made him carefree. He doesn't care about caution. He doesn't need to, right, my man? His job is to explore. Cloning vats. Cloning vats. His job is not to explore cloning vats, but we can start grabbing the stuff that's down here. I want to pick up you. Naval capacity. We've talked for a while about how we have to increase our naval capacity. Looking at this is going to come through just after. You know, maybe we don't do that. I don't need the naval capacity probably until I get destroyers. Xenolinguistics might be a nice, like, first push. But terraforming in 28 months is also good. Federation code might also be good, because then we could maybe federate with these guys. I bet they would be willing. They're pretty friendly, after all. They are much stronger than us. What other choices do we have if not federated code? Don't need that. Not important. Edict Fund is always good, but maybe not today. Never taking this. Let's do xenolinguistics. Yeah. Maybe we'll get a cool special leader. Right, so we do have one space station we can build. I'm going to build it here. We're going to use it as a southern sort of shipyard for managing our south border. Light show. Science officer Janak Vargas reports that the luminous waves coursing through the ice that blankets Yandu's 4 are alien in origin. Some ancient battle has deposited scattered wreckage from an alien fighter on the frozen planet, and only the exposed core of its main weapons remains intact. It seems this alien race used lasers similar to the ones currently in use by the Voor fleets, and fizzing innards periodically discharge low-powered beams into the ice of Yandes 4. The planet's harsh climate prevents the lasers from actually melting the ice, allowing the chilly matrix to act as a brilliant prism. Oh, neat. Okay. We need more. I should check before building more that the jobs will be immediately taken.
Construction
on the
online.
tech world, we have 377 people waiting for work. We will give them the research labs. Nice. Feels all right. Feels good. We still are going to need a lot of unity. A whiff of something. The MSS Trock Bostok has recovered an elongated metal box from the surface of Yandis 4.0. Clusters of small perforations on 5 sides leads Officer Jorak Vargas to believe it is a container, but some sort of aerosol dispersal device. Not a container. Initial tests seem to confirm their suspicions, as trace anomalies still emanate from the object. A special project has been issued to confirm whether this might be an information-carrying device constructed by some alien race, communicating primarily through the secretion and reception of atmosphere-borne chemical compounds. All factories study. Let's make sure we're paused. Exceptional individuals. We have proven beyond any doubt that the galaxy is filled with life apart from the dominant species and nations. There are many others who traverse the stars from time to time. Exceptional individuals who arise to shake the foundations of galactic power. Gain our influence there. Stay paused. Make sure he grabs the study. Finish xenolinguistics. Toss in the naval capacity. This is going to crash our influence. We do need it, though. I don't care about gene banks. Let's do the naval capacity. It's fine. We got to fix that envy anyway. You are done for now, eh? Well, I mean, we've done all of the stuff contained in the north. Now the best place for you to go would be here. Survey. 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 We will avoid the void worm system, because that'll just cause us problems. There we go. A new set of Q surveys are ready. A whiff of something. The box is indeed a document of sort. Officer Jonak Vargas admits that they had been looking for a historical record or some other kind of codex significant to whatever culture left it behind, but they were disappointed. The true nature of the aromatic box seems to be a collection of fairly short narratives which, going by the rapid changes in odor towards the end of each sequence, are intended to surprise or be interpreted as comedic. The technique used to store and reproduce specific smells is of some interest, but the tales it tells are not. The crew of the MSS Trock Bostok are left with the uncomfortable feeling that they have unwittingly become intimately familiar with what certain gaseous byproducts of alien digestion smell like. However, Jonak Vargas is unwilling to speculate as to why the box was dumped on this frozen hellscape of a planet. Alright, well, society research is always positive. We should check our specimens since we haven't checked it recently. This is amenities we don't need. This is science. This is even more science. It's going to cost us a lot. This is science. And I guess we take the minerals. Okay, we're going to have to start working on our power output. So that's going to mean building the production yards there, because soon we're going to have some trouble. How many population are here? 900? We'll be fine. 300, 300, and technically irrelevant.
Construction online.
They don't have that many jobs not working. Their stability is lowered, but we have it under control. They're fine. We can help them out a little bit more, right? By freeing some pops from the slums, elevating their people. That seems like something you would do with newly embraced aliens. Maybe they can be... What are they good at? Okay? I think before we decide what we're going to do with our first Ringworld segment, what are they good at? So let's look at the actual people here. They've got a small number of robots helping them out, and none of our people have come, which is not surprising. They are Natural sociologists. They're good bureaucrats. They don't like changing ethics to the government, which I guess we'll have to fix later with science. They're mostly peaceful, and they don't like aliens. Well, culture shock can do that to you, I guess. I am going to make this a Unity world. Do we have money? We do. We're going to start making this a Unity world. We could actually put archives here. Because, I mean, archives are not good, right? But that being said, making this into a giant archive planet, kind of like as an RP thing, makes sense. You know, because they're good at sociology, which means we can drop a Rangers district here, which would be weird. I don't know if we can build Rangers here. Can we build Rangers on a frickin' artificial world? We can't. So that idea is not an idea. Okay, well, let's just make them administrative building then. I think that's fine. And now we want to make this a shipyard and drop a... Oh, you know why I could do this? Because this is also a curator system. No, I built it in a random place. I guess I can build it everywhere where their systems are, and I can build it if I get permission. I guess. That's gotta be what it is. I really don't know where I built that thing. I think I built it like some random place. But anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we built this out. So this is going to be shipyards and nothing else, I guess. Interstellar recruitment offices. It doesn't really make sense. I can make it a listening post, I guess. For now, it's going to have more buildings later. Eventually, it's going to have the building that makes building ships better. We need to start building more power out because we're spending too much of it. But overall, I think we're doing fine.
We have conquered another world.
Right. So this world then. I don't know what to do with this world. Not minerals. I guess it could be another tech world. So let's begin with the basic buildings we need everywhere. So that is... We don't have enough for a robot assembly plant. So we can always start with the medical center and then build the robot assembly plant in a bit. Curator exploration lab completed. We can do hyperplane breach points is a good idea. We can also administrative AI, finally. I think we'll do that. Though I question whether or not I can maintain this. We're going to do it anyway.
New technology discovered.
So we now can build more ships and absolutely need to probably... I want to get this underway. I want to get the Federation Code underway. But this is rare tech and we want to grab it while it exists. And that leaves us with down here. What I want down here is to be able to build the next ship size. And to do that, I'm going to have to do some cycling. So let's pick things that'll make our ships stronger while cycling fast. There we go. Level 2 armor.
Construction online.
Good. We have intensely high society research. We will continue to purchase the research speed. Mummified pilot. We have found a mummified pilot. This has got to be fixed. We need to repair that. That's a big problem, but it's something that can easily be handled, right? Right now, we're maintaining our consumer goods with trade,
online.
which isn't great, to be fair. How much longer is this going to be? 7 years. I don't want to wait that long to grab the humans. But if this goes wrong, we could find ourselves in a lot of trouble.
Construction online.
Incoming transitions help evacuate our colonies. We've noticed that your careful efforts in the collecting of and preserving of excavate our colonies. Help us excavate the stars. I think minerals from jobs is better in the long run. Take that. Oh, we really need power. No point in denying that we're gonna have to build another one of those like immediately. I'm not gonna transfer people.
New technology discovered.
No, I'm not gonna transfer people here right away. Right now, I should. Maybe just like a couple hundred to cover the early jobs, like the roboticists and stuff. We need fusion power. We're gonna need moats eventually. But I really need fusion power because my ships aren't gonna be able to handle all the stuff I'm trying to fit on them right now.
Blocker removed.
Singing Planet. I love that influence in space bonus. It's one of my favorite little events. Not because the event is that interesting, but because the idea of influence in space is cool. One of those things I wish there was more of.
New technology.
So we
discovered.
zeroed this out. Now, what are we going to do next? Go right to our extra civic. We could grab terrestrial sculpting. We grab the Fleet Academy. We grab the Deep Space Citadel. I mean, if I'm going to take one, I should get this while it's sitting here, right? Because it's rare. I should grab it while it's there. Yeah. I think that's correct.
New technology discovered.
And then I need to build this. What is the new technology? What did we just get? Oh, yeah. We just flipped that. Destroyers. Good. That's what we wanted. Our influence is terrible right now. It's fine. Because we have a defensive pact so early. We probably should be trying to federate with them, which means taking the Federation technology instead of letting it continuously pass, right? They would absolutely federate with us, which makes sense.
System scan complete.
I think construction ships are still actually finding work.
New
Like,
technology
not really.
discovered.
That's okay though, we've accumulated enough stuff that we can start picking up other guys. Fusion power, done. Research alternatives, excellent choice. Experimental subspace navigation. Let's take it. Again, we should prioritize rares when we can, right? Now, let's look at what we want to do for upgrading stuff. The guest! The appearance of a building-sized tentacled monstrosity in the midst of Hiberon has thrown the capital into chaos. The creature seems as confused as we are, but its sudden appearance and has allowed itself to be restrained without resistance. While many scientists already claim the creature codenamed the Guest to be of alien nature, others have suggested it could be a previously unknown species, which until now has gone undiscovered. After all, no alien ship had been detected in orbit. The creature materialized out of nowhere, seemingly unassisted by technology. Our confusing and confused visitor is currently being held in one of our research facilities. No, we're going to try to figure this out. Of course we're going to investigate it. Shipwright, his ship build speed. It's not really that relevant for where you're governing, but I guess trade focus could be. I mean, we could eventually build a trade planet. I mean, we should eventually build a trade planet. That's probably what this should actually be, right? A trade planet? Let's build you... Coincidentally, we don't have enough twice. Fine. Also gonna build you luxury resorts. We're doing pretty okay, except not.
Anomaly detected.
We have a lot of people working power jobs now, and it's not really enough. Who's this? Let's declare rivalry with them too then, if that's how they feel. Who's this? It's the spy guy. I don't care about the spy guy. He's not that interesting to me. So what are we gonna build here? I want to upgrade this. And then I guess... maybe you? For now, that seems fine. They're both doing nothing, but they're on automated construction, which is why they're not queuing jobs. I have one. Right, we need more here. And this has to be fixed, because it's gonna hurt this planet's happiness severely. I guess it's not hurting it that much. Let me see. We're already building a city district, so that's already an attempt to fix this, but we have to get ahead on it, right? We probably need to build another city district. We just don't have pops for it. So, it's gonna have to sit for a bit. I mean, I suppose we could move pops to the capital. The other two places do have them. Our tech is good for now. For some reason, our society research isn't double anymore, but that's fine. New archaeological site discovered. What were we trying to build here with the money we just got? Oh, right. We're trying to grab this system. And then we're trying to grab either of these, I guess. Start here. These are high priority. That's good, though. We might actually have to start thinking about making it a true consumer goods world, right? This planet is...
Receiving transmission.
Not really got enough people on it. What is this? They want to give us Missile of the Lone Defender. Shield hit points in friendly systems for this amenities things that I'm not using at all. Deal. I'm not going to use that right now, but I will use it later. That's actually good. I like that. This is our surveyor, right? Of these things, yeah, what I think is best, because it makes the move system to system faster. I mean, star to star faster, but that's a similar metric. Okay.
System scan complete.
We now filled this with jobs again. Not what I wanted to be looking at. I want to be looking at management. No, this is actually right. Let's... build another city district. And we'll build another generator district. Is the planet... We're not job lacking here, right? Yeah, we're not. So that's fine. If we were going to move a couple more people here, we could move them from you. They give us like 100 robots. We could move them from the tech world. You could take 100 robots. Seems like it'll work out for us, I think. You're building this, I gotta decide what this is gonna be. It's gotta be trade world, right? It's gotta be trade world. So that means the next thing we build is commercial nexus. I really want to make these guys my friend. Like, I want them to be federated with us.
Construction online.
We are not producing consumer goods at the rate we need to, which means we might have to build an early consumer goods district.
System charted.
Now that this is officially a unification center and starting to build commercial hub jobs, let's look at how long it is before they start getting upset. We'll expire in 3.8 years. Let's build this. We can't. We don't have enough minerals. We're going to have to start balancing our economy better because we're not doing that good a job of it right now. So we're going to have to start thinking about how to do that. The first thing is we need more minerals faster. That's got to happen. We need more consumer goods. Looking at that, I am going to build our first mining district on the
new technology discovered
on the Forge world. Destroyers is good, and we need to start taking techs that will help with this. Zero-G refineries will help us quite a lot. Willing to... I don't want to skip modular engineering. So we're going to need to tech focus a little bit on fixing some of these problems we have. You can do trade focus, that's fine. Means this guy won't be here long term, he'll eventually move to there. okay. I don't like it, but I have to conquer Sol for now. They could enter the space. They could like contact us literally at any moment.
Commencing planetary invasion.
Greetings, comrades! Join us in our endeavor.
We have seized an enemy world.
Yep, I know they're low stability. Let's immediately go to humanity and say, yo, humans, your species rights are going to be migration controls, but living standards, social welfare. And we're going to make your world into a generator world. We'll start by giving you medical facilities and integrating you with our robotics systems. Good. I am going to make the ring world the center of the sector, so that you guys can get some benefit from the one governor. And we're going to want to build you... Wait, what did I build? Medical center? I need... Actually don't need the medical center before I need the luxury housing. Look, guys, it's fine. This is just how it goes. You can't help. We can't help it. You're gonna be okay. You'll figure it out, right? Everybody figures it out.
System surveyed. Anomaly detected.
Let's stop. Take a breath. Doing 2 of these at a time is really difficult. Let's buy more of... I can't afford 10 more, can I? I mean, I would need 20. I don't think I can afford 10. I just built this up, so hopefully those jobs are not filled yet. If they are, we're in real trouble. They are. That means we're in real trouble. All right, we're gonna have to hard economy this. Did I do something wrong? No. Economic policy is fine. We're gonna have to do a civilian economy for a while. These things together should fix this. Grimacing! Just study the natural process. MSS Talk Boss Talk will have its 200 credits. Please, 50% good. Always fails.
System surveyed.
This needs to be fixed in the best way we can as quickly as possible. We're already working on it with a district here. And with our plans for Sol. Sol is not stable. It's because of anomaly. It's because of amenities. Let's boost the luxury residences first. That's perfectly fine. There's too many people here for the amount of amenities we have. So let's push through that right now. How far are we towards being able to, like, change our thing? I mean, once 16 months passes, this is going to make people happier, and we can hopefully put the stability one up. Hopefully it'll be back available.
Council agenda available.
I'm not even 100% sure I have it, to be fair, but we'll see. Once this builds, it should help a little bit. They're at 47%.
Technology discovered.
That's good. Zero-G refineries is fine. Let's I mean, of this stuff, I guess crystal manufacturing for now. We're about to build another generator district. That should help. Things are becoming a bit more stable on the unification center. We can see that there is decent stability still. They're upset for 2 more years. We don't need to clear the blocker. It's not important, really. They have tons of civilians. Let's build the second admin hub here. Go to our Forge world now. Build them. I guess we can sell this. Build them alloy foundries. Okay. So the 2 southern ones are now under our control. We now have these guys. You can switch over to auto building, and you... Wait, where's the other guy? Still on his way. All right, then we won't do that like that. We will send you to grab this. And you can be the one who starts building space stuff for us. Negative food. That's why. Let's resettle from... Yeah, I guess the tech world can send us 200 robots, since robots can't work tech jobs anyway. Not yet, at least. There we go. We've encountered a new civilization. So many! What level of tech are you guys? I didn't even check. I should have read it before I jumped in. Machine age. It's fine.
Anomaly detected.
If I want these people to survive the Great Filter, they need to be integrated, okay? We're preventing them from destroying themselves. So I'm gonna end it here. All right, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. These guys are gonna come on us from 2 sides. That's not great. That's not the worst thing to ever happen either. Does mean we're gonna have to transition to a different kind of station. I'm feeling pretty good though. Our northern neighbor can probably become our ally very closely, I think, once we have the opportunity to do so. And we can start expanding into all these places for resources. Our resources are much more stable now, finally. Thumbs up. And we've got these guys. We're still integrating them, so there's no migration allowed. But soon that will end. I will probably give this continental world to the humans, so we won't terraform it. And these guys are not going to like living anywhere, so we'll just leave them where they are, probably. But this continental world can definitely go to the humans. Means we're going to have to start looking at the terraforming that we definitely need to do. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you join me in the next one. Bye for now.